Here we might never find out. It'll go up here and complete. Whoa, there went my dice boot. I'll get that in a second. And that's it. We are. Come here, dice boot. Oh, it went on, of course. It went the maximum distance, so I gotta get up and get it. There we go. Better. BL3, part 2. If you remember from last time, let's get right into it, of course. We checked the British for weather because the initiative passed to them, and now we need to figure out what they're going to do. And so, a 5, and we're still on this early table. I do believe nobody has completed anything. And I'm getting a completion action here. So, select a British task force with a convoy. That would be that one. Attempts to complete in a port. Select a task force attempts to complete in a port. If using the early table, yes. It attempts to complete in methyl. There. If late table Scapa Flow, the selected task force may need to perform a trajectory action first, the most direct route, and will avoid enemy ports and air bases, but not enemy stations. That's interesting. If trajectory length or intel attachment prevents completion, pass instead. Okay. We'll do that. And apparently it wants me to go straight through my task force there. All right, we will oblige. See if I care. Oh, wait a minute. Wrong sticks. Can we get the right sticks? Where are they? Okay. Who organizes this place? I want to know. Okay. So, in you go. And you're going to take an intel marker for that. Apparently he doesn't mind that. Okay, fine. Your funeral. All right, it is not going to be able to complete because we have an intel marker on it, obviously. So they're going to have to just pass and time lapse as best I can tell. Let me see. Yep, we're just going to pass. All right, then. Now it's very slow. We'd invoke the intel limit. Why is that there? So, which would allow only one to be removed, and it would be that one. Initiative passes back to me. We check the weather. 4 stays good. Well, I got a guy with an intel marker. I got all kinds of stuff here. Now I'm getting kind of waving off the whole attack the fleet thingy and going after this convoy that has just entered our web. Signals, yes. We will do that. We're going to do a signals action. So, that means quite plainly, means that. Now, the British will attempt to seize the initiative, which they miss by 1. A little boost there. We still have the initiative, and I think it's time to take out a convoy, don't you? Yes, so. I think they're going to get some. All right. We will attempt an engage active. Here is our active force. Here is what we're trying to engage, a convoy. They are certainly going to invoke a coordinating task force. believe that's everything. We're rolling on the 0 on the engaged table. Any other modifiers I need to think about? No, the contact does not apply because it's not the target task force. It will, however, provide them with a -1 to my roll. And I have no other way to do that. That's in good weather. It's -1 in good or bad weather. Okay, fair enough. They're not in range for meaningful air support. That would just be a 0 if I got a base in here like that. So let's just go with that. -1 to my engage roll. 9, 8 actually. And that will be battle. Battle it is. Let's set it up. All right, I need 2 hits to destroy this convoy. The convoy is not allowed to make smoke, incidentally, if you were wondering about that. So, let us fire our guns at this convoy. Target is very slow. That's going to give us +2. They can't make smoke. Our gunnery value is +2. That's going to make it +4 for these two. I'm going to lose the +2 on the hipper, but so be it. Now it's extreme range, so these are not going to be gimme hits. We're going to have to roll well here. We still got a +4 though. I do like that. All right, Scharnhorst, fire! They give us a 5 plus a 4 would make it a 9. Hit. Our next battle cruiser, fire! Oh, that was not so good. That's a 3 plus a 4, which is a 7, which is a splash result. Almost want to wonder if I should use my ability here and make a 6 out of one of these. For a convoy though, I might need that thing later. See how the hipper does. Oh, the hipper's gonna stink. It gets a 0 bonus. It's a +2. All things are possible. What do you think? Okay, yeah, he's only going to be +2 because he has no extreme range gunner value. All right, let's try it. Let's see if we can keep him from breaking away. Ooh, there you go. It's a 10 plus 2 is going to be a 12. That's going to be a hit. And that is going to destroy him. Away. Elaine. Back to the board. He is gone. But we have to remember, after a battle like that, we have what's known as mutual contact, which for me means I get a contact marker. Okay. After the battle, after the engage, we're going to vie. We do time lapse, vie for initiative, which is meaningless. The British will vie for initiative with a +1 modifier. No, we're going to keep the initiative. Well, now it comes to it. Do I try to fight this guy? Like I said before, now somebody made in the comments, you know, they had orders not to engage in something that looks like a pretty even fight. But I would maintain this is not an even fight. I can outgun him for at least 2 of the 3 rounds with a good modifier, and I have a martial special ability, which I did save instead of that convoy, using it on that convoy. I think I can do some serious wreckage in those 2 rounds. Third, we might see if I think I gotta go for it. I think I got an edge. When you got an edge, you gotta press the advantage, I think. So that is what's gonna happen. We are going to do yet another engage action. So a straight up +2 modifier for that contact marker. He's a fast fleet. So here we go. Straight up roll on the engage table with +2. Let me roll me German dice. 6, 7, 8. On the engage is the battle. Okay, so another battle, and this is the big one. This is the one for this makes or breaks us. Let's see what happens. Again, I apologize for that glare on these guys. I can't really find a good angle to get that off there. I need to get more professional lighting around here. What a cut rate production. Well, anyway. Here we are in battle. Far, far. I don't think anyone's going to make smoke. I don't think they would. I think they'd want to get it on too. So, gunnery phase. Make or break. Let's look at our modifiers. Target is very slow. No. Target is slow. No. Attacker's gun value is +2 to us. We like that a lot. All right. Now I got to call my shots. Let's see. All right, let's take some meat. Let's take out some meaty guys. Let's go for the repulse. This guy first. Ooh, we got a 4. Oh, that is not good. I might have to invoke. Yes, I am going to invoke. I can change any die roll to a 3, to a 6. But I gotta remember I take the lowest. Oh, that won't do me any good, will it? That won't do me any good. Let me think. Yes, it would. Yes, it would. We're going to burn this. This will become a 6. We take the lowest, which would be a 7, plus the 2 for my modifier. Bumps it up to 9. I'm going to score a hit. And I will put it next to it. It doesn't count just yet until, unfortunately, I don't get this anymore. I'm done with him. Okay, 1 hit so far. Let's see if we can't put some serious damage on him with the Scharnhorst. Here we go. Fire! Oh! That's going to end up being, I had a great roll, except for this. It's going to end up being a splash. Shoot. Okay. So we have this guy, and he's not going to get any value. So he just needs to roll really hot. And that's going to be a splash too. Okay, that ends the gunnery phase on my end. Now I'm wondering if I put my foot in it. Okay. For them, same modifiers. They'll get a +1 on their extreme range gunfire. All right. Let's see the repulse fires at the Gneisaw, which I still cannot pronounce right. Two lowest. Oh, it's an 8 + 1. That's a 9. Sure. Come on, man. All right. There's a hit. Now the renown. 4 and a 3, 7, 8. That's going to be a splash, thank goodness. Finally, the Fiji. No modifiers. It's going to be a 6. That's going to be a splash. Nope. No good. We're done with gunnery. We will go ahead and apply. Well, does it? Yeah, I think it applies now. Okay. Okay. Some hits, unfortunately. Torpedo. Nobody's in range for torpedoes. Maneuver. I'm going to sit still, because I still got the slight advantage on him in guns. And what would he do? Let me see if I can figure this out. I got the notes here. Maneuver. If the imaginary player's British undamaged ships will move closer to the enemy, when they have the opportunity, torpedo-capable ships will move to the close range. Damaged ships will move to the far zone. Okay, that's not damage. That just has a hit on it. Damage would be if it was flipped. So, as far as I can tell, they're going to do this while we're up here. This is now, we are now, what is it? Far near, which is long range. We're still on this slash of the thing. We still have our advantage in guns. Okay. Do I want to move closer? I kind of doubt it. With this guy? No, because then they'll just target that and sink it, I think. Okay. I don't think that nobody's there. Nobody is going to break away. Yes, we're going to move to battle round 2. Back to our gunnery phase. Okay, this is long range. Okay, let's take a look here. Target is very slow. The only thing we got is our gunnery range, which is going to make us +2 for our battle cruisers. Now, here's the thing. We're at long range. This is going to be a straight up 2-die roll. All right. Let's see if I can't launch something. 10, 11, 12 is a hit. I'm supposed to call my shots, but I would have called this one since we got a hit on him already. Here's 1. That was that battle cruiser. Now for the next battle cruiser. 7, 8, 9 is a hit. That will be count as a 3rd hit on there. Finally, no modifier, straight roll. 8 is a splash. Okay. Now, they're going to shoot at us, which I do not like at all. They're going to shoot at us with a +1 modifier. Maybe this advantage wasn't as big as I thought it was. I may be in trouble here. Okay, so the repulse is going to fire the one that's taken a hit. 5, 6, splash. The renown fires. Oh, 10, 11. He's going to take another shot. Put it to the side. And finally, the Fiji with no modifier. 7, splash. Okay. All right, let's apply these damages here. Unfortunately, that one hurt. That one's got an owie. But we also got this guy. One of them is going to flip it to that, and there is yet another hit on it. Okay, now I need to figure out this torpedo stuff. Hold on one second. No torpedoes because you have to be in the close zone to do torpedo attacks. And nobody's there yet, so we're going to move to our maneuver phase. The damaged ships. So, we move slowest first. I'm just going to hang back. You would actually, according to the bot here, he will move to the far zone. These other guys, will they go? When they have the opportunity, torpedo-capable ships will move into the close zone. So yes, this one would move in. I wonder if I should move in and kind of take a shot at him in the close near or the far close. It's just a long-range shot. Okay, what are we gonna do? What's gonna happen here? I don't think I'm gonna get any closer. I don't think the... Well, would he move in closer? With imaginary British undamaged ship will move closer to the enemy. They have the... Well, I think he would, because that's when he starts getting... hold on 1 second. Okay, well, the bot basically says I get closer to the enemy. The British is going to get closer to the enemy, so I think he would actually move up. The question is, do I want to polish? I think I can't let this guy escape, but I'd be risking my boat here by being so close to the enemy. You only live once. Here we go. And what about the hipper? We'll move in too. Let's maximize our modifications. No one is going... Well, no, I think he would try to break away. Imaginary British... He will attempt to break away if it has a convoy or a damaged ship, or if it does not have it. Whoa, I think that changes my whole calculation here. Hang on. Wait a minute. So yeah, it will attempt to break away. My only question was, would these guys not have moved closer? It doesn't say anything in the bot about doing that, so I think they're just going to accept the crappy modifiers for breaking away, which I will go through now. I'm not going to move the camera to get that shot in here, but I'll just read them off here. Enemy ships in near or close range. It's a -1. An enemy ship is faster than what? Hang on here. That means if you have like the slowest ship in this entire battle, they don't. So that's not going to apply. Your ship in the far zone, and no, your ships are in the far zone or another zone. So you're going to not be able to, there's a +2 advantage if they were all here, but they're not. And so they're going to roll with a -1 for a breakaway. They need a 9. They get an 8, and nope, it's not going to happen, so we are moving to the final round of battle. Okay. Okay. I really got to try to sink him. That is near to far, which is long range. That's a good odd. Those are good odds. So the target is slow. Ooh, I got some mods on here. Okay, so I got gun value +2 and very slow. Nope, not very slow. Slow, it's just +1. So it's +3 to my mods. Okay, baby. This is your one. This is your big shot here. Putting them down. Oh, it's a 4. +3 is a set. Oh, he's gonna get away, isn't he? Okay, that was him. Oh. Oh, I rolled wrong. I rolled that wrong. I rolled 3 dice, so I was supposed to roll 2. Oh, how am I going to fix that? Let me think about this. All right, back again after an edit. I went back and rewound the tape to see all the dice. I don't see any. I think I just have to re-roll because of the results I got. You know, one interpretation would have hit and the other would have missed, and there's just no way to pick between them. You know, kind of fairly. I think I just got to re-roll this thing, a straight re-roll with the +3 modifier to it. That's kind of it's cheese, but there it is. I mean, it was just the wrong roll. Forgot how to roll them correctly. I should punish myself. Maybe 7. That would be a 10. That would be a hit. All right, I'm gonna just count it. We're just gonna. All right. Okay. Moving on. Let's see. He is in the close far. What is close far? Close far is still long. So we're still we're going to have 0 modifiers for that. Okay, you already fired. You were thinking about firing. Let's take a little pot shot at this guy. We can damage him if we get a hit on him. And it is a die on die. Just straight up die. Get the right dice this time. Nope, there's a miss. And finally, him. I should not have pulled him off just yet. He does get to shoot. Hang on. So he was like that. And this guy is going to shoot from near to close, which is point blank, which is 3 dice, and I take the highest with a +1 modifier. We might be able to actually put a shot on him. That's a 4 and a 6. No, we're just gonna miss, aren't we? Oh well. Now, unfortunately, they get to fire too. Okay. Before the repulse goes down to the bottom of the ocean, where would he fire? I think he would take a shot. I think he would try to maximize his shot. He has no modifiers for long range, and nothing. Everything is long range or further for him. Near to far is a long range shot, so I think he would try to take a shot like this at one of these ships. And which would he shoot at, do you think? I wonder if I should randomize it. Where would he go after the biggest? Yeah, okay, yeah. The AI list here tells me he goes for the most deadly ship with the biggest gun value. So he would take a shot at this. He fires. He misses. We like that. Oh, lost my dice. Hang on. I'm a little scared now because now he is going to fire here at point blank. It's not short? No, close near is point blank. Blah. Because he's going to get a +3 to his die roll, and he takes the highest of these 3. Ooh, I may have stuck my foot in it this time. Oh, nice and low. He rolls a 5 + 3 is an 8. That's going to be a big old splash. Okay, that still leaves him, though. He gets a +1. A +1. He's still point blank. He would still fire at the most threatening thing, which would be him. He takes the highest, 7, 8, still a splash. Okay, so far we are surviving, but we haven't survived yet. And because, well, first of all, he goes away. We got him. We got him. That will make a nice newsreel. We still have this torpedo attack. Attack from the close zone, targeting close or near zone. Are there any modifiers to this? Hang on. Yes, I've never done a torpedo attack because battles have never lasted long enough for there to be a torpedo attack. So I had to go back and look at the rules here, read them all up, and see what we got. There's going to be a torpedo attack from here onto here, and it's going to be 2d6, 2 dice. Modifiers would apply, but we have to remember this is not a gun attack, so he does not get that +1. And he's still fast, so it's just a straight roll. And he misses. He would need an 11 to hit. So they all miss. That is the end of the battle. So I took some damage. I did, but I sent one of theirs to the bottom. So it looks like I came out better. We'll see what we pull into dock here, what the Germans think of us. But I think that makes a decent highlight reel for propaganda. Or whatever that was. Back to the map, and we have switched to. I switched this to brown. I think that was the one it was originally supposed to be. It doesn't matter as long as we know which ships go in which task force. That's the only thing on the board as well. Mutual contact. We already have contact markers on here. We have just completed our engage action, and now it is time. Time lapse does not count. And we vie for initiative. He does get a loot. Let me swap loot over. And he's going to take the initiative, finally. Checking for weather. Weather stays good. Okay, now we find out what he does. And we have to adjust our chart. Yes, a battle was triggered, so we are now in the late phase. Okay. And we have a modifier to this. -1 if a British ship in play is damaged or was sunk. That's confusing because if it was sunk, it's obviously not in play. What's going on? Okay, or was sunk. I think I just... Okay, yeah, -1. Five, or also known as 4. They're the same either way, which is completion action. Select a British task force with a convoy. None. If no convoy in play, select an unidentified task force. If none, select any British task force. Okay, there you go. All right. Attempted task force attempts to complete in a port. And the lake table, we want to complete here. So, pardon me as I dig around for stuff. We're going to complete, and there's a contact and an intel marker on him. Like so. 2, 3, 4. Okay, what would he do? He cannot complete because of the intel marker, so what he would do is pass, invoke intel limit. He is a fast fleet, so he could actually do 1, 2. He is now a fast fleet. He was slow there for a minute there when I was pounding him. Okay. He passes. And we check for weather. Weather stays good. Now, what do I do? And I think I got to I got a damaged ship in my task force here. Almost wonder if I should merge him out and try to complete. And just stay afloat here with the other 2 and do damage. Could be risky. He might be all alone. The thing is, if I complete with nothing... Let me check the stats here. Tell you what, let's just get it on. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, like so. And my action will be to try to complete. Watch what I do here. All right, let me get out my sheet. The complete. Everything looks good. No intel markers. He attempts to seize the initiative. He does not. I successfully complete. So be it. All right. that is that. Because the end game trigger has triggered. Scenario ends when Germans have no task forces in play. I assume that means nothing in reinforcements or anything like that. There are no task forces in play. So, that is the end, I do believe. All right, now we get to tally up our score here. All right. Here, we keep the score over here. That's VPs. Okay. British convoy engaged in battle? Yes, 1. German task force the target of an airstrike? No. British task force with convoy completed? No. VPs are cumulative. Each hit on a German battlecruiser. That's going to give me -1 because I got 2 hits on that battlecruiser. Each German CACL, no, nothing hurt them. But on the battlecruiser, we did end up being damaged. That is another one for a -2. I don't like that. Okay, but here's where we're going to get it back. British convoys, 1 destroyed. Yes, 1, 2, 3. We're up to 1 point. Each BBBC CV suffered. Oh man, they're all the same. That's a battlecruiser. Damage sunk 3. 1, 2, 3. So I'm up to 4. Each British CACL suffered. No, none for that. We're going to score a total of 4 points. It's not 6+ is the big one, but 4 is good. Victorious Raiders of convoy suffered, let's see, suffered 1 or more hits. Gross Admiral Raider has successfully demonstrated that the Kriegsmarine surface assets are critical to the successful disruption of Britain's supply chain. He sketches a plan to release the assets into the North Sea through the blockade and into the North Atlantic to hunt for convoys. If a battle took place against the British BBBC or CA, yes, and no German ship suffered hits, no. If the Fuhrer is ecstatic that British aging fleet is no match for Germany's modern vessels, Marshall is awarded the Knight's Cross, but we suffered hits. So the way to get the hits was to not take... Oh, that would have been mostly impossible. Okay. So, did okay there. That battle was pretty rough. I've had might have been a foolish move, but in the end, we came away better for it. We did take some hits, though. But that'll be the end of this scenario. And now I got to figure out what's going to happen next. Maybe just moving the other. The other thing I was thinking of doing is doing the 2-player and just doing it solo style, just so people can kind of see how that works. Plus, I mean, campaign mode, you'll get into the whole full thing. I got to think about that. I also got bayonets and tomahawks here waiting in the wings. Anyway, thank you for watching.